Hi, everyone. Drew Roberts here with Milwaukee Real Producers. Today we have the opportunity to get to know one of our partners just a little bit better, Anna Franklin with Stonehouse Stage and Design. Anna has actually been with us from the beginning. She's also helped us on some photography as well with the publication. So really excited to get to know Anna a little bit better today and have an opportunity for her to tell us more about Stonehouse. So Anna, really appreciate your time this morning and look forward to giving you a chance to talk a little bit about your business.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's exciting to see how much we've both grown since we first met, and
yes,
yeah, it's been crazy. So
very.
So yeah, I'm excited to be part of Real Producers and on your podcast or your show today.
Definitely, yeah, right. Very cool. Well, I'd love to start off and give you a chance just to tell everybody a little bit more about you and kind of how you got into the business and the home staging and kind of go from there.
Yeah, so we started our business about 18 months ago, which is crazy. We're coming up on our 2-year mark. It'll be in July. And my husband and I started the business, and he's kind of taken a little bit of a step back, although he still has great opinions. So Stonehouse comes from a really great place. We actually live in a stone house, and we moved to Milwaukee about 4 years ago after living in Chicago for some time. And when we first bought our first stone house, we, immediately identified that we have a talent and a knack that I guess I didn't realize people don't have. So after taking our home and, not doing any major renovations, but really just creating a really beautiful space, and others started to notice. And we had a realtor friend that was very keen on us staging. And honestly, I didn't even really know what the concept was. I'm a big fan of HGTV and but didn't really know too much about staging. And he kept on me, and as life does, it wasn't the right time. And so fast forward maybe a year and a half after he had kept on, I became obsessed with it, and it was the right time in our life. And the right time, I wanted to walk away from my full-time job after having my daughter. And so she was about a year old, and we went for it. I quit my job, not really knowing. It was a very scary time, but exciting time as well, because I had a passion, and I decided I was going to follow it for once in my life, just go for it. So fast forward 2 years, we're doing fantastic. Despite everything that's going on in our world right now, we are doing okay. So, like I said, Stonehouse is it's a place that is really near and dear to my heart, not just because of the work that we do, but also because of the name and the meaning behind it.
Definitely. And I think one of the things too, and we've talked about this kind of jumping in, starting your own business, and it's exhilarating, but it's also very scary at the same point in time, especially when you have family, and just how things have taken off for you, I think has just been awesome to watch. Let's talk a little bit about the different things that you do offer for businesses. I know it's home staging, but now, especially with COVID and things like that, you guys have kind of evaluated and adding some things, I would say, to your repertoire. So I'd love for you to tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah. So, before COVID, we really focused primarily on occupied staging, just meaning that somebody is living in the home. They don't plan to move out before their home sale. And how can we make the best out of what they have, and potentially adding in supplemental items to make their home just magazine show ready. That's something that now with COVID, we're not doing as intensely as we had, given that we're not going into people's homes and bringing our things into people's homes. However, we do virtual consultations. So I just did one actually last Friday, going through someone's home, literally right next to them virtually and still providing the same outsource. So, or the same output. So we provide all the same feedback. We write a report and send it to them. We can even suggest certain paint colors. And we even go now as far as we will shop for them online and send it to them if they need, you know, some fresh white towels or suggestions on artwork. And this has all come out of COVID. So it's definitely diversifying our business and stretching us in ways we hadn't really thought of. Another service that we offer and continue to offer even during COVID is vacant staging. So that's no one's living in the house. We're asking that it's professionally cleaned before we come into the house. And then obviously we are extremely cautious and sanitize everything before we leave the house, you know, when it's vacant and it's all staged. And that's actually been keeping us pretty busy always, and then during COVID as well.
Sure.
And so like I had mentioned, we are doing the occupied, the vacant, and then we also have another service that has really taken off is our design work. So this is a natural element that I think just comes out of staging, where people, they see our stages, maybe they're moving into a house that we had staged, or we staged their house and they're going into a new house, or they just follow us on social media and like our work. So that's actually been keeping us really busy. We have a full custom line. We can provide furnishings, lighting, paint. We've actually even started working, and we can provide CAD drawings and renderings. So that's been actually, people I think are home more and realize that maybe something in their house is driving them crazy. So it's been surprisingly busy, and we're so grateful for that. So the last element that we offer, but it's a little bit on hold right now, is we do furniture rental. So if someone needs a sofa and a coffee table and maybe a dining table, but they just don't really need our services, they've got a really good knack for putting it together, whether it's a realtor or a homeowner, we do offer furniture rental. Again, we're not doing it right now, just given that we're not really allowing our things into people's homes where they're living, but something we fully anticipate to, you know, grow as this pandemic hopefully goes away.
Yeah, hopefully it's only a week or two away before we start getting back into somewhat of normal life, but we'll see what happens. But I just love to touch too. I mean, when you first partnered with us here with Milwaukee Real Producers, and just seeing the growth that you guys have gone through in literally a year's period of time, to me is just incredible. But I think, and you and I have kind of talked a little offline about this, but I think it's just obviously your passion, but then the focus that you do have on customers and creating those relationships, I think is just like bar none, like one of the things that definitely separates you and your business from a lot of other businesses out there. But tell us a couple things that you think kind of do separate you from competitors or just other businesses out there in general.
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head there, Drew. You know, again, going back to where Stonehouse has originated from, even down to the name, we are, you know, we always joke, like, we want you to be part of our Stonehouse family. And Sheldon and I both, I mean, if you've ever had some time to hang out with us or just know us, come into our house, come and have some food, come have a drink. And so with that, it's so important to me and to Stonehouse to make people feel welcome, and not just that they are a transaction. I really want that relationship and that collaboration. And as we start to work with more people and we start to, you know, recurring business, it makes us so happy, because it's like they're part of our little culture here. And so I definitely think that sets us apart. Again, we're not a transactional business where it's like, hey, you're one and done. I hope if there's something that's ever, and I think this states to customer service, if there's something you're ever unhappy with, or something went wrong during a stage, like, we will make it right, and we'll make it right quick, because we know how important it is from a realtor standpoint to have your house on the market, and it has to sell fast in these days. I mean, when it's staged to when it sells, like those couple days are so crucial. So we understand that and we respect that. I think another thing that sets us apart is our style. I mean, we really, we try to do what's on trend. We do what's on trend, but I definitely think we have a knack for, our stylists are amazing. They see it in a different way. And we bring a really different level of staging and quality. We just did that big, check out our blog, but we just did a big 4,000 square foot loft downtown, and the quality of things that we bring in and level of sophistication, I just don't know that maybe some of the other businesses do that. And so, we're each to their own, and what everyone presents and brings. But I do think we bring a different look and a different feel.
Definitely. Yeah. And I think too, I mean, obviously the feedback that we've received from realtors that you've worked with is just outstanding, and that's something too for us with the businesses we're partnered with. We want to make sure, obviously, like we had talked about originally, is that our partners are providing that high level of service. And the feedback of what you guys provide is definitely on par, if not above par, right? So which is really cool. Tell us a little bit too, obviously partnering with Real Producers kind of from the beginning over the last year. Tell us a little bit more about how you've utilized the platform to kind of enhance what you're doing and kind of to build those relationships that you want to build in your business.
Yeah, so we definitely have utilized Drew and his team and his connections. Real Producers has allowed us, I'm not going to lie, when we first met, when we first signed up, I was like, I don't know, sure. But it's been, it's exceeded our expectations without a doubt. Allowing us the opportunity to get in front of people that maybe we just would have slipped through the cracks, or we wouldn't have been aware of, or even just in the real estate market in general. Our hope is to be the biggest staging company in the Midwest. And I think Real Producers, between your partners, Drew, across the Midwest, and allowing us to meet people outside of even just our own Milwaukee sphere, has been incredible. And as we continue to grow, it's exciting to be able to grow alongside of you. With that said, some of the events that you put on has brought us new partnerships, new relationships, again, that maybe it would have been harder had we not had that relationship with Real Producers to be able to get into the door or be a preferred partner. Your name carries such weight in this area and is continuing to grow that, it's just been such an honor to be part of Real Producers and your team.
Definitely. Yeah. And I think too, I mean, the biggest thing is in my opinion, Real Producers is really as good as our partners, you know what I mean? And individuals like yourself that are truly invested in supporting the top agents and, coming to the events and helping us put together an awesome publication. And I think that's all part of it. And I think it's gone from a platform kind of in the beginning to more of a community of top agents, top businesses. And, I think just how active you've been in the platform and in this community, I think it's just been absolutely phenomenal. So, awesome. Well, Anna, I really, really appreciate your time today. Want to give you a chance just to end on any final words that you'd like to leave with everybody, and then we'll wrap up our call here. Yeah,
I just, if there's any needs you have, whether it's staging, design, even if it's just a consultation or a call, we're always here for you, especially during this uncertain time in life. Real estate definitely is still moving forward, still sell your house. Based on our call the other day, Drew, now is the time to sell. So don't wait. However, with that comes a lot of anxiety and hesitation. So we are here, whether you're a realtor watching this, or you're a homeowner watching this, or whether you stumbled across this page. We are here to help you and to help alleviate some of those anxieties. So With that said, it's been, so fun to work with Real Producers. I would love to welcome you all to our Stonehouse family. So please give us a call if you need anything, and follow our social media. We're super active on Pinterest. So we give away some free advice on there. And our website, Instagram, Facebook, all of it. So until next time, thanks, Drew.
Definitely. And once again, I appreciate your time today, but just how awesome a partner you guys have been with us. And we will definitely see each other at the next event. We're planning that as we speak right now. So as soon as they say go, we're gonna have an event. So
everyone will show up, because there'll be so
I think everybody's ready to get out, right?
Without
awesome. Well, Anna, have a great rest of your day, Anna. Thanks again.
Thank you.